What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Baddies Caribbean episode 2. This is the second episode of Baddies Caribbean on the Zeus Network app. So if you haven't seen it, turn this video off, go watch it, come back and watch this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, help me get to 200 subscribers, which is not even a lot for a YouTube content creator. But I'm just starting out, and I'm trying to build up my subscriptions, my algorithms, my, what's that word? All that good stuff, you know what I mean. Trying to just help my engagement. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss out when I post something, hit the notification bell. And I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words and say and so and like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say, it's my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. I know people get tired of me repeating the same thing at the beginning of my videos, but I like to do that disclaimer because sometimes it be new people watching and you never know who's new watching. So you just try to get all that out the way so they know what's up with you before they start watching it. Anyways, comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of this week's episode. If I forget anything or if I'm off on anything because you know I'm a stoner, let me know in the comments. That's what you guys are here for, to let me know them type of things. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. This episode was dry. Like, I guess we gotta wait and get into it. This is only episode 2, but it was just so, it's giving so much of last season. It's throwing me off. I'm gonna have to give it like a C+. This episode was super, not a lot going on for me. The next episode look like it's gonna be more lit. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But for now, I think I'm gonna give it a C+. Who knows? The grade might change when I'm done doing this review, but for now, I'm gonna have to say C-. Okay. Last chance, Baddies Caribbean episode 2. If you have not seen it, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Let me get something to drink. Woo. I ain't had no water all day yesterday, all day today. I was like, I gotta drink some water while I'm talking about this damn show because I'm about to be talking. I just hope that it can unthaw in time. This don't still a little frozen. I had to pour some water in it. Alright, so of course the episode ends where it the episode begins where it ended last week with the fight between Bianca and Sapphire. So they still going at it. So this is when what's her name? Calloway, she tries to go sit by Natalie. And Natalie's like, nah, no, don't come sit over here. So then Natalie and Calloway start having this back and forth. Apparently, Calloway been online calling Natalie old, which she is, because now she's in her 40s, which she maybe is. He's saying that she need to retire and things like that. But now she's saying that what she meant was that she was trying to get game from Natalie. It's not seeming like that the way you came in. I mean, to be fair, all she did was try to sit by Natalie, but it's like if you've been talking all this shit about her, you can't just go sit by her and think she's gonna be cordial. So it's kind of like, I understand both sides. I understand Natalie's side and Callie's side, where she feel like she ain't starting nothing, but you still want to go sit by somebody that you know you got a little beef or tiff with. So Natalie and Calloway, they having this back and forth. This is when Mariah Lynn decides to swing on Calloway. And, you know, Bianca follows up because that's her best, because Mariah Lynn's her bestie or whatever. That was such a tussle. Like, I don't know who I was watching. I was watching something on Now That's TV, and they was like, they security don't be breaking up nothing. They need Zeus security. That's the problem with Zeus. Zeus be breaking up shit too quick. But I couldn't even see what the fuck went on with Mariah Lynn and Bianca because of the whole security in the way. And I didn't even see who they was running up on. I was so lost. So Natalie and Calloway, they start tussling, but it's kind of like security be in the way before the fights even happen, especially when it comes to Natalie. So it's just like, you can't really call it with these fights sometimes. That little tussle between Calloway and Natalie, did they even get any licks off, you know? Calloway wig came off, so she got into it with somebody. I'm like, it's a hole in this joint somewhere. This ain't even hitting. I see it, though. this hold? Let me try if I try holding this joint, see what happens. Yeah, that was definitely it. Damn. Oh well. So yeah, so Natalie and Calloway's fight, I couldn't call it. Natalie, you know, likes to pour her little bitch EP shit and I'm leaving, I'm out of here. Let my bitches beat her up. Always trying to leave. What you leaving for? This is what you signed up for. This is what you platformed and put out there. So then Calloway, she starts going back and forth with Mariah Lynn and most of the cast girls that's there. You couldn't really tell who she was going back and forth with. At one point, she said Taseki name, and Taseki was like, "What you say?" Taseki was like, "Hold on, what she say?" All Taseki heard was Taseki, and Taseki was like, "What?" She was like, "Hold on, what you say?" Calloway was like, "I know you solid. I know you solid." So Calloway decides that she wants to try to spit on Mariah Lynn. I don't know if it got on her or not, but Mariah Lynn wasn't feeling it. I can't stand a motherfucker that'll spit. That's so trifling to me. I don't care who you are. I could love the shit out of you. The moment you spit on somebody, that's trifling to me. I just look at you wild after that. Like, why you gotta spit to prove a point? All right, it don't hit now. Then we go back to Bianca and Sapphire, and Bianca spits on fucking Sapphire. And I'm just like, wow. Why, Bianca? I love Bianca, but why'd you have to spit, man? I was so mad that she did that. Mariah Lynn was like, oh, that's my girl, but damn, like, you can't be spitting, that's violating. And I was glad she stood on that because she was going off about Calloway spitting on her, and then her best friend went and did the same shit. And she wasn't feeling it. But she was like, I'll pull my friend to the side and say something to her. If she did pull her friend to the side, I wish we would have seen that on camera. Because now it just looked like you was in your confessional saying your friend was wrong, but you ain't tell her to her face. So then Sapphire and Bianca, they go another round. In my opinion, nobody won that round. Sapphire swung these two long-ass swings, and Bianca dodged the shit out them Jones. And then tried to run at her, and by the time Bianca got on Sapphire, security broke it up. So I don't really think nobody won that round. Sapphire said her arm popped out of place. In my opinion, nobody won that round because both of Sapphire's swings missed. And Bianca, by the time she got on Sapphire, she couldn't really do nothing because security broke it up. So this one, Calloway, she starts coming at Meatball because Meatball came in with her. Because her, Meatball, and Bianca came in together. So she feel like Meatball should have stood on business with her. Or I don't know what she expected from Meatball. So then her and Meatball having a back and forth because she calling Meatball a follower. And I'm just like, girl, y'all came in together. Don't mean she know you. But later on in the episode, Meatball is like, oh, Bianca, you came in with me. You can't be scary. Now I look like a punk. So it's kind of like contradicting that Meatball didn't like stand on business with Calloway like she wanted Bianca to stand on business later in the episode. But I mean, to each his own. I mean, people gonna ride for who they want to ride for, you know? So the next day, Aubrey O'Day, Jayla, Scotty, Sapphire, they go to see Natalie in her room and to talk about the night before, of course. We always got to talk about shit that we already seen. But of course, Natalie's like, I don't know, Calloway, da-da-da. Sapphire's like, she shouldn't have snuck me and spit on me. Now it's up from here. Jayla is like, Biggie said she was going to slap me. It's up from here. So we just have all those conversations going on. This is when Natalie tells them, we going to be flying our own separate jet. And the Claremont twins will be joining them. So then Taseki and Biggie, they meet up to talk about last night, of course. So Taseki, she asking Biggie, like, you going to give Jayla her chain back? I can't believe Jayla let her keep the chain. Like, Jayla didn't fight for the chain. So Biggie's like, no, I'm not giving the chain back. So then Taseki, she's like, give me the chain, Biggie. Give me the chain. I give it back to Jayla. So first Biggie's all hesitant, like, no, I don't even think I have it on me. So then she eventually gives the chain to Taseki. This is when Bianca and Mariah Lynn come over, and Bianca's telling them about why she took off on Sapphire, because she didn't like the way Mariah Lynn was treated last season. And Mariah Lynn trying to give Biggie her daps and shit for giving the chain back. Whole time Biggie didn't even want to get a damn chain back. But Biggie tried to act like she wanted to give it back when Mariah Lynn came over there. It was like, I'm glad you on your big girl shit. I was like, she did not want to get a chain back. If it was up to Biggie and she ain't had somebody like Taseki in her ear telling her, give me the chain back, she would have held on to that chain all season. That chain would have been a cast member again this season. A new chain, anyway. So then we get this confessional introduction from the Claremont twins. And I already told y'all my feelings about them. I didn't like them on Bad Girls Club. I felt like they was bullies. So I said, let's hope that they redeem it. I mean, they're older now, so I always like to see a redemption from Bad Girls Club. I can't judge you off of what you did on Bad Girls Club because of the fact that it was so long ago and you're young. Like, I didn't like Dream Doll, and I didn't like Dream Doll on her season of Bad Girls Club, but then she came on Love and Hip Hop. She was kind of cool. She came on Celebrity College Hill, whatever, and she was cool on there. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of okay with her now. Like anyways, but yeah, just waiting to see if they redeem themselves on this season. See what they gonna do. They got so much damn work done. They do not even look like they self no more. It's crazy. And they wasn't even ugly. That's the crazy part. They wasn't even ugly. They did not have to get all that work done. It's I mean, you never know what people have to go through. You never know what they had to go through. I don't know, but it's a lot. So we get the confessional introduction from the Claremont twins, and then they join on the jet with Natalie, Skylie, Sapphire, Jayla, and Aubrey O'Day. Oh, excuse me. So they head to Barbados. And the other girls, they on Zeus Air. I guess like the Zeus, because Zeus has their own plane now or some shit. So it wasn't like nobody was flying like bad. Everybody was flying in a nice accommodation. So of course the ladies that flew in the jet with Natalie, they arrived first to the house. They start taking shots, and then they start looking around. And notice how Aubrey keeps shading. She keeps throwing shady ass shit. She keeps saying shady shit in her confessionals. I noticed that like first episode she said, I walk so these bitches can run. This episode, she talking about these ladies need to act like they've been somewhere, even if you haven't. You supposed to act like you have. Talking about when they came in the mansion, they was too hype. Then she talking about the mansion ain't got no AC. I mean, that's kind of wild that big ass mansion ain't had no AC. So I ain't kind of fault her for that. But she be throwing little sneaky shots out in her confessionals. She better be ready to stand on that shit at the reunion. Who knows what else she gonna say? So yeah, so they start going around looking for their rooms and whatnot. And Jayla takes the first room. They seemingly have all picked their rooms. This is when the rest of the ladies arrive. This is minus Callie. No, minus Meatball and Bianca. The rest of the ladies come in. Is Callie way there? I don't even think Blueface sister was there. I don't remember. But the rest of them, they arrive, and this is when Jayla is telling Biggie, oh, you not sleeping in the main house where I'm sleeping at. Sound like a goddamn master talking about something. You ain't sleeping in the main house. Like, what the fuck? So then Biggie and Jayla, they have this back and forth. Where Biggie's like, I bet you I will be sleeping here, whatnot. She walks away and starts trying to find a room. Jayla, both Natalie following behind her. And Biggie telling Natalie, like, oh, no, you know I'm getting a room in here, Natalie. And Natalie's like, get your room, get your room. So they eventually come back out to where all the other girls are. And Jayla and Biggie are still going back and forth. Jayla swings on Biggie. And of course, Biggie just blocking and not really swinging back. She be blocking a lot. So then Biggie, she gets emotional about Jayla swinging on her. She starts yelling, y'all let her sneak me. Y'all set me up. She starts going off on Natalie. And I'm just like, Biggie, I don't like Natalie neither, but this is not one of those times where Natalie set you up or set anybody up. She can't control the way Jayla feel about you. I feel like this is just Jayla going off how she feel. Also, I feel like it's corny at this point because, okay, she said she was going to slap you. Y'all got y'all tussle on at the restaurant and on the boat almost. I mean, almost on the boat and at the restaurant. So I feel like it should be over at this point. If she was coming, if Jayla was coming in there and was in that house and was like, oh, you're not sleeping in this house until I get my chain back, then I would be like, okay, I understand that. But she ain't even bring up the chain. She just, at this point, just trying to pick at Biggie for no reason. Y'all done got y'all tussle off because she said she was going to slap you. It's over and done with. Y'all don't see it for each other. Just leave it at that. But Jayla is trying to egg this on, which is making Biggie's point look a little bit more stronger by saying that, bitch, you only on the show because of me, because you got a beef with me. So it's like now it's looking like you trying to keep this beef going, Jayla, so you could have some type of storyline on the show. So Sapphire, she goes over, she tries to reason with Biggie, talk to Biggie or whatever. Biggie not trying to hear it. She like, Sapphire, I don't want to talk to you right now. And what I don't understand, when somebody upset and they tell you they don't want to talk right now or get out of my face or whatever, leave them alone. And then you get mad or you try to buck up when they get buck at you, but they told you to leave them alone. I wouldn't even been mad at Biggie if she'd have piped up on Sapphire because she told you multiple times, I don't want to talk to you right now. Let her air out. Let her cool off. So Sapphire said, you don't want to talk to me? Why you don't want to talk to me? Why you don't want to talk to me? Da-da-da-da. So Mariah Lynn and Scotty and Taseki, they all coming over there trying to console Biggie. And it's like, I don't know. It's just a whole big ass thing. Biggie's upset. She feeling like she set up. She mad. Apparently Jayla done bust her lip. I couldn't really see. I don't know. Just like I couldn't see the scratches on Jayla's face. I don't know. Speaking, they gonna get into that. So Jayla, she out there telling the girls how she had to, she's a face girl and her face card, and she got the skincare line she having to cover up her scars and cuts and shit. And her besties, the Claremont twins, they in their confessional like, I don't see anything on her face. She might be over exaggerating. And I'm like, didn't they say something about that last episode that her face didn't even look scratched up? I don't know. But no, I think her face was scratched up last week. I don't remember. But it's like you want to fight because you got scratched up. You ran up on her. Well, you ain't run up on her. Y'all squared up or whatever the case may be. You can't expect not to come out with anything. She going to defend herself. You going to come out with some scratches. You can't get mad about that. And now you all laughing that you bust her lip. When Sapphire come in like you bust her lip, she all giggling and shit. But it wasn't funny when your face was scratched the fuck up. And you talking about you got to cover it up with makeup and all that. I don't know. I never seen it for J-Lo on Bad Girls Club, Baddies South. I don't see it for a beautiful girl, of course. But I don't like her. So Aubrey, poor Aubrey, she asking, she asked Jayla, don't you feel bad that Biggie was crying? And Jayla, of course, like, no. So this is when Meatball and Bianca come in. And for some reason, security's holding Bianca back, like they're not trying to let her fight Sapphire. I think because Sapphire has some type of sling on her arm. I couldn't even see the sling. And apparently Bianca just got her tits done. I'm just like, at this point, I don't want to... I mean, I understand Sapphire, her arm just popped out in their last fight. But as far as the boob thing, like, you knew you was coming on a damn show where you was going to be possibly get touched. You can't use that excuse. So Meatball trying to amp Bianca up to fight. She's like, oh, you can't... Like I was saying, it's contradicting because when Calloway got on you about not coming in and standing with her on business or whatever the case may be, you got into it with her about it, but now you expecting the same thing from Bianca to stand on business when y'all come in there together. But either way, she telling Bianca, oh, you can't come in here scurry like that. It don't make me look scurry. Da da da. So then Bianca and Sapphire, they having this back and forth. Security's not letting Bianca go. Biggie and Natalie start having the back and forth. Biggie's going off on Natalie, saying she set her up, and you always doing this to me 3 seasons in a row, and this, that, and the third. And what is Natalie saying? Natalie just saying, just saying shit like, I ain't got nothing. I mean, you can't get mad at me for what she gonna do, bitch. Da, 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 da. Biggie's like, you always want to do Baddy, shut the clock, bitch. You always want to do Baddy, shut the clock, bitch. Every time somebody get punched, she want to do Baddy, shut the clock. So then, security finally moved to let Bianca and Sapphire go again, which is the fight that ends the episode. And I will say, in that fight, it looked like Sapphire took that. But they always end the fight. I mean, they always end the episode at the beginning of the fight, and then we got to see the rest of the fight at the beginning of next week's episode. But from what I saw, Sapphire took that one. It looked like she was dinging her shit in. But they turned the shit off. Soon as they saw the fist about to hit the face and went next on. And I was like, oh, these motherfuckers always doing that. Which is why I would grade this motherfucking episode still a C+. It's not cool. Then we barely had a fight in the middle. And it ain't even got to be fights. Like, let's get into the activities. But this is only the second episode. They just getting to the Caribbean, so just gotta wait and see. Next week episode look like it's gonna be jam-packed though. Of course, we're gonna have a continuation between Sapphire and Bianca. We see Meatball and the white girl, Big Gretch, coming in. They gonna fight. Then this bitch say nigga, and all the black bitches ready to take off on her ass. And I was fucking with that. You know I was fucking with that. I'm so pro-black, it don't make no sense. Anyway, next episode, like I said, it looked like it's gonna be a lot going on. And it ain't even gotta be about all the fights. I'm just saying, getting to the fun, like last season when they had House B, they was doing stuff, like playing little games and doing little activities and things like that. And still going out and turn up and have a good time and having the fights in between or whatever. So it's just like, we ain't always gotta have the fights, but like, get us entertained. Those are my little, ain't even predictions, little thoughts, whatever's for next episodes to come. And yeah, thanks for watching this review. Comment below. Again, like I said, comment below what you would grade this episode. I'm high, yeah, C+. I said C+. What you would grade it, let me know in the comments. What you thought of the episode. If I forgot anything to talk about, or if I was off on anything that you feel like I was off on, which I don't feel like I am. But leave it in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I don't only review baddies. I review other shows as well. The Shy just came back on. I did my review of the mid-season premiere. So go check that out. Just check out my channel. Got covers, freestyles, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. My favorite number is 3. So I just had to say it 3 times. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.